It is said that if you want to be happy for an hour, take a nap. If you want to be happy for one day, go for family picnic. If you want to be happy for a week, go for a holiday. If you want to be happy for 1 month, get married. If you want to be happy for 1 year, inherit a fortune or build a fortune. But if you want to be happy for a lifetime, make others happy. Give happiness to the others. Happiness works on the principle of reciprocity. What that means is that it comes back to you exponentially when you give it to others. There is an interesting story about a very wealthy lady. She always wore expensive clothes, drove fanciest of cars, lived in the most elite location in a mansion, had all the exclusive stuff money can buy, but she was very depressed. She was very unhappy. So the lady went to visit a psychiatrist to seek out for happiness. She complained to him that she felt that her whole life was empty. It had no meaning. She can't sleep well, nor could she eat well. She explained to the psychiatrist about her predicament, her life. As they were talking, the psychiatrist saw the elderly janitor lady passing by. He called out for the old janitor. The counselor then said to the rich lady, "I'm going to ask Patricia, my janitor here, to tell you how she found happiness. All I want you to do is to listen to her intently." So Patricia put down her bucket and broom and sat on the chair and told the rich lady her story. "Well, my husband died of malaria, and 3 months later, my only son was killed by a nasty car accident. I had nobody, I had nothing left. I couldn't sleep, I couldn't eat, I never smiled at anybody. Simply put, I was deeply, deeply depressed. I even thought of taking my life. One day, as I reached home from work, on a cold, rainy winter day, I saw a kitten right outside my house, fully wet and shivering in cold. Somehow I felt sorry for the kitten. So I decided to let the kitten inside my house. I got some milk and the kitten licked the plate clean. Then it purred and gently rubbed its body against my leg with a sense of contentment. And for the first time in many months, I smiled. I felt a sense of joy, a sense of calmness, a relief, an inexplicable harmony dawned in me. Then I stopped to reflect. If helping a little kitten could make me smile, make me feel the joy, maybe doing something for people could make me even happier. So the next day, with whatever little bit of grocery that was left at home, I prepared some food, baked some cookies, and took them to the neighboring township. I distributed to the less fortunate people. Then I did the same to my neighbor who was sick in bed. Every day, I decided to do something benevolent for someone. It made me so happy to see them happy. Today, I don't know anybody who sleeps better, eats better than I do. I found my happiness by giving it to the others. When the rich lady heard this, she burst out crying. She said, "I have everything that money could buy, but I have lost the thing which money cannot buy." Remember, your happiness in life does not depend on how blessed or rich or famous or powerful you are, but on how happy others can be because of you. Happiness comes with what you are, not with what you have. Material possessions will give you momentary pleasures, but sustained peace and contentment is an outcome of making others happy. Charity is the rent we pay for the privilege of living on the face of earth. Living on this earth is not your right. It is a privilege that is conferred upon you. You can reciprocate for this privilege by taking care of others. Stress, distress, and depression is a product of selfishness and ego. The only antidote for this is to develop a spirit of giving, a spirit of service and sacrifice. Giving enhances your self-esteem and self-confidence. People with great self-confidence don't easily slip into depression. If at all they do, it is easier to get them out of it. People with very low self-esteem, is easier to slip into depression and difficult to get them out of it. Charity gives you a psychological advantage of self-esteem. Remember, nobody has ever become poor by giving and by helping others.